All right, this video is for all those runners out there who want to do a warm up, but you don't because you're like, I don't know what to do. So I have fabric bands, which are a great option. I also have elastic bands, different variations, different levels of difficulty. So kind of pick your poison. I just bought this set off of Amazon. I have like 3 different sets in here. But I want you to pick one that's going to be a little bit harder for you, obviously. So first and foremost, you're getting ready to go running. Yay! Most people skip the warm up, myself included, but that ends here now. We are going to start warming up and we are going to start taking care of our bodies before we go out there and beat them up on the road or the trail. So if I were to go running, I would take my bands with me and I would say to myself, let's do a great warm up. Trying to pick which band is going to be great. So you're outside of the car and you're like, let's just do a little warm up. You're going to wrap that around like above your knee, still in the quad area. You're outside of the car. You're just going to semi squat and just do some walks. Just side to side. I realize you can't see my face. And walk. We take it a little higher. I still can't see my face. Friggity freak. The one-man band show here, so. Ooh. All right, so you're just gonna walk side to side just to activate glutes, hamstrings, hips. Just want to get them activated and ready because you're gonna pound the pavement or the trail. Do that 3 to 5, 10 to 15 times. You're gonna wrap that band around your feet. Hopefully you can see that. And you're just gonna lift and lift. So you're like doing a high knee with that band wrapped around your arch. Just high knee. Open up those hip flexors. Get it right here. Once again, 3 sets, 10, 15 reps, whatever you feel necessary. You know your body more than anybody else. Another one you can do is wrap around your ankles. You're going to stand tall. You're just going to do a glute kickback. Activate those glutes and that hamstring. You can do this outside of the car. Each side, 10 to 15 reps. Just make sure you kick it straight back. You're really activating that glute and that hamstring. Your planted leg is stabilized and safe. That would be a next move. You're going to grab your band right here, wrap it around your left arch. Your right arm is going to grab it. You're going to do a deadlift, but you're going to come down, nice flat back, pull up and squeeze. Feel that pull in your hamstrings, opposite hand, opposite toe. You're just going to pull it up and bring it to your hip. Nothing more, nothing less. You're just doing a deadlift with a band. You can do 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps. And then you can switch safely and come up, activate those glutes and those hamstrings. Just activate that lower body, that lower chain. That is going to be a move that you can do. Another one you can do, a little bit harder if you're outside on the trail or the road or wherever. You're gonna wrap that band around your quads once again. Lay on your back. Heels are firmly planted on the ground. You're just gonna come into a glute bridge, back down, glute bridge, back down. Here, back down. You're gonna do 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Just really activate those glutes, hamstrings, and even your core. If you can, maybe you can take a mat with you. You're gonna do a clamshell. I like to think you're kind of in an L shape right here. And you're just gonna do a clamshell. Bring your legs up, back down. Activating glute, med, and max, and your piriformis, and even your adductors. These are also great exercises to strengthen. So if you're like, what kind of warm-up is this? It's a workout before the warm-up. Well, most likely it is, but guess what? You're going to get stronger. And this one you might want to hold off and do just in your strengthening exercises. Wow. I can definitely feel that one. So you're just going to do 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Just really activate your lower body, warm it up. Some stretches that you can do. All right, some stretches that I like to do is just a sweep through, open it up, sweep through, open it up. You're really lengthening that hamstring and opening up that chest. Just do it for 30 seconds. You don't have to be here forever and ever, but you really just want to open up, lengthen those hamstrings. Another one that I like is a step, opposite toe, opposite hand. You're just going to really step, open, open. Another one that I like to do is just a hip opening. You can also tap and then bring it back. Open up that hip, bring it back. You're going to do each side, bring it back, and then bring it back. Perfect. Some other ones that I personally like to do is a squat. So you're sitting down low, just getting really low. That is sore. Like a gorilla stance. And then you're just opening up those hips side to side. This one I love to do. Well, I don't love it, but it feels amazing when you're really opening it up. If you want to get advanced, plant your hand down, open it up and reach. Reach. If I'm at a stoplight, this is a stretch that I do. Besides opening up and putting my foot always on the lamppost where the stop sign is, and just really opening up that calf and the shin. You're just here. You can use a yoga block if you're at home, but if you're out and about, after that first mile, my body needs a little bit of time to warm up. And so I like that I can do that when I'm out on a run. After a mile, we kind of stop, we warm up, and then we get going again. So these are some exercises that I would use, I'm going to start using, before going on a run, and really just opening up this hip, lower back, hip flexors, glute, hamstring, even your quads. You just need to warm up and activate them so they know where to be when you're in that running stance and you're ready to go. I also like to do high jumps or high skips. And so you're here, kind of hard to do in the basement, but you get the idea, and you can kind of, if you're doing a walk before you run, do some high skips before you actually get going. And you can also walk, open up that hip, as you're walking and getting ready to go on your run. Just do some exercises to help open up that hip area, prevent injury, get everything kind of loose before you actually hit the pavement or hit the trail, and those will save you in the long run.